aside from featuring a specialized service for the convenience of, MCN, don't show up good on TV. Specialized service for convenience of wheelchairs and walkers, the field will also have accessible bleachers and dugouts. You know, city budgets can only go so far through, and so we need sponsorships and donations so we can build it bigger and better. Our community thrives when municipal government and private corporations partner together for the projects that benefit us all. And there's no place no better partner for our city and the city of McAllen than HEB of the Valley. So I want to thank them for the donation on behalf of the city of McAllen, but more importantly, a million thank yous for the children who are going to be out here and play baseball just like every other kid in America. So congratulations, kids. Thank you.
Because it's pretty darn hot. But anyway, I too want to welcome you all, and of course, thank our administration. Mike, y'all do a wonderful job, Roy, everybody. But especially to the ones that never leave us. They're always our partners, HEB. Thank y'all very much. If y'all know me, y'all know that I'm really into baseball. The past four weekends, well, not this past when I was at the island, we were in Houston, we were in Corpus, San Antonio, and Dallas. And I'm telling you, we have some of the best facilities around, and especially down here in South Texas. But one thing I have not seen is a miracle field anywhere else. So I'm telling you guys, it's beautiful because we're gonna have a miracle field, and it's not a miracle because we're finally gonna do it. It's a miracle because, hey kids, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Capable kids. Stand up, stand up. Each and every kid here is a miracle. And I want y'all to know that the city of McAllen, your family, we love you. We want you to have a lot of fun out here. Okay, we want you to hit that ball. We want you to run. We want you to have a lot of fun for a very long time. Y'all promise to do that? Yeah! That's what I want to hear. Well, thank you all very much. Have a great day, and God bless you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Indeed, this miracle. Good morning. What a special day. This morning everybody's asking, how are you doing, Linda? Today is such an amazing and special day for me. I know that it's been about 3 years that we sat down and had conversations about how can we bring inclusiveness to the Rio Grande Valley and to the border region? What can we do as a team, community, partners to truly help that gap, that need that we have here? And 3 years fly by quite quickly. It takes, a wonderful army and beautiful individuals with a ton of heart to assess, put budgets together, and look at us now. We are here today to be able to provide a phenomenal asset to the city of McAllen, to provide a field for kids, youth with disabilities. HEB Tournament Champion, it's an actual charity foundation that is part of HEB's charitable giving, and it exclusively focuses on youth and Texas families across the state of Texas. So we are honored to be here today to present a check of $150,000 to really kick off this beautiful groundbreaking. And before we do the check presentation, I just want to express my gratitude to the leadership that we have here in the city of McAllen. It's like, as Roy said, and he said it, very genuinely, and it's so true. When city leadership says, we are on board, Linda, you can count on us. And the follow through, if you knew how amazing it is to really work with such a strong and powerful team. So Mayor Jim Darling, Roy, and every council member who came to join us today. And of course, we cannot leave out Mike and his wonderful Parks and Recreation team. Mil gracias. Thank you for being the leaders that we need, across the region, and really exemplifying truly what is a priority within our community. So thank you.
Good morning. I want to thank all of you for being here. I know it's a little warm, but we asked for a breeze, and I think I can actually feel it. We are very grateful to be a part of this excellent team. It all starts with our leadership. Thank you to all our elected officials, our city administration, and obviously, you've heard a few people say the Army. I'd like for our Parks and Recreation Army just to step over to the side so we can all recognize them. Will the Parks and Recreation team please step forward? This is only a small part of the team that we have. Especially in the summer, we have over 380 employees. A lot of those are part-time, obviously. But we're hosting different projects, different programs throughout the city. But none of this would be possible, obviously, without partnerships. But at this time, I do want to recognize the staff members that are here. When it comes to programming, when it comes to building, maintaining, we all have the same, we'll get it done no matter what, and we always go big. We never go small. We rather go home than not go big. But we thank you for the leadership, Mr. Roy. Everything you do for us, everything you support, obviously together with all our elected officials and Mr. Vera, our assistant city manager, anything we want, as long as it's for the benefit and for the quality of life for people who live in McAllen, we know we can count with your support. So thank you very much. And team, thank you for all your hard work. The other members of this excellent partnership, obviously McAllen ISD, I know we have some of our elected officials. We work day in, day out with staff to make sure we provide, we basically say the same thing. We serve the same children, we serve the same kids. So whether it's during the day or it's in the evening, they're our community children and we do what's best for them. So for all of you children here today, for all the youth, this is only one part of the many good things the city of McAllen has to offer. So make sure you share that with your friends who don't live in McAllen. And say, hey, McAllen is the place to be. We always hear, we have families that travel to many different places. And part of the city commission's vision and our management vision is to be able to allow for our children to play with a home field advantage. Before this, basically we had a complex with 4 baseball fields. Any major tournament, our athletes would have to go to Houston, San Antonio, Corpus. So now we're bringing those folks here. Not only is it a benefit for our children, it's also a benefit for all the many restaurants, our stores. It's a great economic impact. But the first thing we always think of is quality of life. So thank you for that. We also are very grateful to the McAllen Boys and Girls Club because they do a lot of great things for our youth as well. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for joining us. And I think we now have Miss Melanie Watson who wants to share a few words for us.
Hey, right?
Yep.
He's off here. So I'm sorry, I'm not that good. I'm going to have to read from this thing. But before I do, this is what makes McAllen different. Well, this is what makes us better. Actually, this is what makes us the best. This is what makes us the best. We do what we say we're going to do. So when we started the programming for this awesome facility, this was part of that initial thought, that initial dream. And so I got to give credit to the City Commission first because this project was budgeted completely, including the $150,000 this year to do this. So I applaud you. And even knowing that, HEB said, doesn't matter, we want to do this for the community. So for that, thank you HEB for the great partnership that we have with you. So I have 15 pages, I'm only gonna read 3.
That's all you can read.
So we're actually celebrating the 1-year anniversary of opening the facility, and already we have had 100,000 players and spectators on this facility in 1 year. So I think this gives us a really good indication of the future of this facility. And now with this amazing addition, which won't take long because what we're going to do is basically add the turf that goes for the Miracle Field. And it'll only be a few months before we're back here doing the ribbon cutting. So very exciting for our community. I feel great not being in a tie right now. I could be here all day. In fact, I think we should play ball here in a minute.
All right.
But we will when we do the ribbon cutting. Thank you all so much for being here. This truly is a special day for our community and for the entire Rio Grande Valley. Thank you.
I love looking out and seeing all the beautiful kids out here. So 4 years ago, Capable Kids Foundation started. And we had a dream that there would be parks, there would be playgrounds, there would be community events that include all kids and take into account all of their needs. We came to the city commission meeting. We made a public comment about how we had a dream for a miracle field. We had started our first T-ball league, which was then called Champions League Sports. And we found there was challenges. We were using a McAllen field, and it was amazing. They let us use it completely free of cost. But there were some challenges with some of the kids who use wheelchairs, who could push themselves on land. They couldn't push themselves on the ballpark because of the dirt. They couldn't be on base because the bases were raised. So this park will have rubber surfacing. The bases are going to be painted on, and all of our kids are going to have an authentic experience playing baseball without those limitations. So we're super excited. And at that meeting, Mike Hernandez came up to me, introduced himself, said, "Hi, I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation. We are building a new ballpark, and we want to put the Miracle Field in that ballpark." He said, "We don't have the money for the surfacing yet. We'll figure it out." So they've been saving this spot for us until the funding could come through, and that's where RGV Community Foundation and HEB comes in place. So thank y'all so much for helping. Thank you, City of McAllen, for not giving up on this project and seeing it all the way through, and for keeping your word on that first meeting when you told us that you would make it happen. So thank you.